Hold on, just waiting on YouTube still. Okay, we're live, so yeah. Today's stream is going to be pretty straightforward. I want this one to be kind of short, so yeah. I don't know how long we're going to be playing. I want to do post-game stuff starting today. Actually, before we jump right in though, let me check on something. I think I forgot to do something really quick. Just one moment. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I'd left something on that I needed to turn off. I think we're all good. Second. So yeah, like I said, today I wanted to start on post-game stuff. I actually went and completed the Pokedex between streams. I've got all the stuff I really needed except for things like YouTube, and I've already got the data, so let's talk to Oak. Good to see you. How's your Pokedex coming on? Take a look. Ours on the Pokedex is 152 Pokemon seen, 152 Pokemon caught. Mr. Oak's judgment is played a perfect Pokedex. Congratulations. Alright, awesome. You've done it. You've really, truly done it now. You've completed a perfectly complete Pokedex. It's magnificent. Truly, this is a fantastic feat. Alright, so he said, well, whatever. Thank you, Cray. Sincerely, thank you. You made my dream a reality. Let me see if he's getting more dialogue. Okay, yeah. I don't know if that was a necessary step. I do know it's good to talk to Oak about it anyway, but yeah, I was going for a shiny charm, and I do want to have like the entire Pokédex, so this is good. I have like one of every Pokemon in none of my boxes too, except for a few exceptions, and that's YouTube because I'm shiny hunting it. I've got Bulbasaur missing, I think, and also Charmander missing, and I think the only other one I'm missing is supposed to be, just a second, I'm thinking, because it's been a little bit, but I think the only other Pokemon I'm missing besides those guys is a Melmetal, which is going to be a while before I can grab one, probably, but let's do what we came for and go get that shiny charm first. So yeah, we have to go up here, go talk to the staff of the game. They'll be in here for just a little bit. I guess now would be a better time than ever to like discuss and go in depth on what I'm planning to do for the post game, and it's pretty simple. What is this? Magneton? Oh, no, it's not. Magneton's Mr. Mime. I couldn't see it very well. Battle. Okay, yeah, whatever. We're not gonna battle right now. Yeah, I've got fairly straightforward plans. Hold on a second, I'm just checking some stuff. Okay, yeah. I'll be going for beating several master trainers today. Not all of them, but I'll explain that in more detail in a little bit. You know, I'm supposed to talk to? Let me see. I'm Morimoto. Helping out the coach trainer's got my own reasons. Longest coach trainer? Not right now. I can try him later, that seems neat. Is the game staff room or not? Let's see. Oh, excellent. You can lead your Pokédex. Yeah, it is. Okay. So wonderful. Congratulations. Please allow me to honor you with an award. Trainer Craig, congratulations. This diploma certifies that you have successfully completed your Pokédex. Oh, that is nice to see that finally. Special gift for me. Shiny charm. Hell yeah, now I can shiny hunt professionally. Show your Pokédex to the developers too. Sure, why not, since we just got here when we got it. Your Pokédex? Great, it was worth programming it. Awesome. Congratulations on completing your Pokédex. You look like you've grown and matured. Change it all, has it? Or never mind, don't mind me. That's some interesting dialogue. Welcome, Pokemon Trainer. I'm gonna mash it and read water. You buy a different towel. Oh. Right, I only have this because I don't have the others earned just yet. But yeah, so let me talk. I think it's the only I haven't talked to. That's impressive. Long way to go. Just kidding. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of battling stuff in the post game very easily, but for instance, we're gonna be starting with some master trainers today. I found some solutions, but I'll explain why in just a moment. I'm gonna go over the other stuff first, but basically, I found out you can do gym leader rematches, and I want to take care of those pretty soon. I might do those first, but I like doing the master trainers at least a little under level. They're not too bad if you know the right strategies. I found all of them have different strategies you can work around. So something. Here, Eevee, I'll play with you a little bit. It's been a while. There you go. This is cute. Oh my gosh. There you go, buddy. So I think we're going to try and battle Mewtwo this stream. I don't know how that'll go, but we're going to give it a shot in a little bit. I've earned a lot of levels between now and last stream. Oh, we're in the right area for Master Trainer for Eevee. But, yeah. So, like I said, there's gym leader battles, or gym leader rematches you can do after you beat the main game. I thought not too long ago, and I want to do that. I also found out about how there are... Well, actually, I kind of figured it'd be there, but there's Elite Four rematches as well. And then there's a little bit more that I saw that was related to special trainers. I think I saw in one of the trailers they showed Red. They also showed Blue, which we only... Not Blue already, we've seen it multiple times. And then there's the trainer Green, which are all like special trainers in this. So I'm going to be fighting all three of them. Maybe not in this stream, but I want to fight them before I stop playing. That basically goes over my goals, but I also want to do a few of these guys. I'll explain why these master trainers are not necessary, but if you want to fight Red, you need to fight beat 6 of them. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that to try and build up for Red. I've been working on some training for fighting them. I went and practiced strategies offline, so I wouldn't have to worry about it too much. I think I've got a decent strategy for the Eevee Master Trainer, and I have a strategy that works for both Blastoise and Charizards that I found are really simple. This one, I don't know if there's really any preferred strategy, but from what I've seen, I think I can just go and spam Daddy Bad and it does enough damage. That's what I did when I was fighting it before, and it did quite a bit. And level up also helped it tank more of the hits. I don't really know how hard it is if you don't have like a partner Eevee. I'd assume like if you have a partner Eevee, your best bet would be to probably level up and use just Double Edge. Maybe Double Kick, I don't know, but yeah, these guys get a lot easier with level scaling, although to be quite frank, the ones that I've already practiced, I've learned some techniques to beat them without level scaling. Oh wow, your Eevee is way stronger than I thought. These are called the Eevee Master. Melmetal Eevee Master. Perfect. 1 down, we need 5 more in their battle sometimes, so we both love Eevee so much. Alright, we're gonna go for the Blastoise Master Trainer next. This one's kind of a pain, it's not really bad, but I learned this while I was practicing, so might as well do it. Learn how it on the ground. Cute. Oh yeah, actually before we do, there's some special stuff that goes on here, but I don't know if I should do it right now. Team Rocket's in here, I think. I saw them earlier. You know, we'll come back for them. Basically just another Jesse and James fight, but I want to save it and do it after I get done with the Master Trainers. I want those guys to be my first priority, so let's go and fly towards Seafoam. So we're going here. I found this guy just randomly. If you go in the water and you get close to the edge of Seafoam, that's where the Blastoise Master Trainer is. So here's what I'm thinking this stream. After we get up the Master Trainers, I'm going to go for at least half of the gym battles and do rematches. Then after that, I'm thinking we'll do probably a little bit of shiny hunting, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll likely do Mewtwo very, very soon, though. I'm not going to catch it, though, because I said I wanted to get a shiny Mewtwo, which means lots of resetting. Probably won't run into it on stream. I'll probably stream it when I actually encounter it, rather than doing it too early. Alright, let's get Blastoise in position. Playing this as I do it. It's a little bit of an oddball fight. I need to actually get some TMs ready too first. So what I've learned from fighting this is very, very simple. You need Protect and Also, you need Toxic, and that's basically it for this battle. I recommend replacing moves that are taught by TM, because this way you can just reteach the moves as soon as you get done. So, place my Ice Beam. I'll put it back after I get done, and then I'll put Toxic in place of Earthquake, and that'll probably help us. This is a really stupid cheese strategy. It works on quite a few of these guys, but just doing it because it's the easiest way I can find to get it done. Actually, really wanted to beat these guys, not too much grinding, so yeah. Also, if you've noticed, I've had a Metapod in my party. It's been there for a little while. I've been training it because I kind of want to be able to go fight the Metapod Master to see how dumb it gets. I get the feeling it's going to be stupid. I've watched a video of it, and it looked like it was mainly just spamming tackle, and whoever gets struggle wins first, which sounds like a pain, but I'm going to try and do that. Alright, here we go. Basically, all the timing in this really matters. I've noticed they seem to have patterns, though, so you can, like, reliably work around it. Don't Mega Evolve right away, though. You want to start with a Protect, I think, and then it takes like 2 turns. It starts off a Fake Out. Try to avoid that. And damage here can be really bad, so yeah. Then next turn, still don't Mega, use Toxic. Well, that's not how it normally goes. Normally it won't do that. Let's try again. When I practiced this, I was able to use Toxic, because I would usually get attacked in the second turn. I wouldn't actually see the substitute. I don't know why it changed this time. Unless I messed up on the strategy a little bit, but this is definitely part of it. You don't want to Mega too early, because if you do, she uses that to screw you over. You're kind of trying to get her to attack you until you can then openly afford to wait on her substitute. That's the whole idea. She uses that to avoid damage. It's a pain in the ass to work around this effect. Hopefully the same mistake won't happen again. I'll try one more time, although I don't know why it did it right when I hit Toxic. Oh my god, it happened again. You gotta be kidding me. This is not how it turned out when I was fighting the first time. Not the first time I actually won. That's why this is starting to bother me just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna try something a little different. I don't remember exactly how I handle this after all, but maybe I'm supposed to Mega into this like right away. I forgot. They kind of react when you Mega Evolve, which is why it's best to do it on a certain turn and not do it right away. If you do it right away, I think they automatically drop the substitute on you. Protect. This could be just bad RNG, but I'm not sure, honestly. Alright, let's try Mega Evolving first and then using Toxic, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. It worked differently when I tried it on my own. I wish I had gotten footage of it now. It still used substitute. This is not how this was going in practice. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Charizard Master Trainer had an even easier strategy, but I don't know how this like works. It might actually be totally up to RNG what move they use, because this is not what I had happen to me. I want to repeat that. Alright, let's save. I hope I didn't misremember. One more time. I'm getting a little irritated with how this is working, though. Maybe if I spam Toxics, I think I might have tried that a few times, it didn't work, but she's not supposed to use substitute turn 2 from what I've seen. Usually ends up with her attacking you instead. How you catch her off guard. Attack my Blastoise. There we go, that's what you're aiming for, is you want that. I can flinch you, but if you get lucky, it... God damn it, what the hell, game? doesn't happen very often. Like, this is... I can try before I lose the match, but like... In all my experience, it usually worked if she would rock slide, and now... She did, but then it missed. The one time I actually needed it to. Okay, yeah, this has got to have a little bit of RNG in it, but... It normally doesn't play like this, that's all I can say. I'll explain the Charizard strategy too, and hopefully we won't get all this RNG screwing up the fight. Maybe it was Spam Toxic, we'll see if it works this time. I know there was something I did that triggered Rock Slide like twice in a row, which is why I did this. It could have just been good RNG after all, though. Just for the record, it's pretty hard to win this without the Toxic, so yeah, I recommend it. A substitute takes a lot of damage. Come on. You've got to be kidding. Okay, I think it's probably related to certain runs that might have certain RNG, so I'm going to restart. It may not impact it, but this is not how it played out for me originally. I don't know what to say. Kind of pissing me off a little bit, them having this problem in the first place. Okay, let's get back in. If it doesn't work, I'll go to Charizard's Master Trainer and we can come back. I know Charizard's strategy right off the top of my head. Really easy. Alright, here goes. Try again, now they've reset. Maybe it'll work. Yeah, let's battle. This is kind of annoying though. You can't, basically all I'm going to say is you can't have that substitute out too early if you want to win, because otherwise, as you won't be able to take the substitute down quick enough. You need that Toxic going to poison it to death. It's a pain in the ass. At least if you're low level, that's like the best strategy you can get. I don't know if it's better at higher levels. There, it did it that time. If I can just strike it with a Toxic now. It still missed. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Every time I used it before, it actually connected. That's what's really weird about this. And it flinched. What is with this bad luck? Like, I did not have this kind of RNG before. This is the one thing I kind of hate about Pokemon more than anything, is sometimes the battling just turns into nothing but RNG and it can totally fuck you over. It's not fun dealing with it. This has been like 10 minutes of a strategy that actually worked, dying because of RNG. We're not gonna work this time as a mystery. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna Toxic. I'll take Protect. I don't think it matters which I'd use first, because probably still gonna use Substitute possibly, so try to use the other strategy. And of course she went with Substitute. Maybe it was just too toxic. Fuck. The most irritating part of this, though, is that I had a winning strategy and it didn't work because it keeps missing. Oh god, this is irritating. Like, I should have won at least first time I had a chance at Rock Slide, and I get screwed over by my attack missing every single turn. I'm gonna Toxic spam again. If I can just get attacked in the second turn without flinching, and missing, I can actually have this guaranteed. It's a lot more RNG heavy than it was when I actually did this, and I did it 2 times in a row without issue. That's enough to for me to at least assume that it shouldn't be like this. And it keeps flinching me. Okay, now it hit, although this is looking kind of bad. I'm gonna Mega Evolve, but I don't have any faith in what's happening right now. After that, this could go wrong easily. I think she's gonna aim for a single a substitute now, which means I'm probably better off attacking rather than just sitting here if that's the case. One thing I've noted is, like, when she does, she tends to take more damage from her substitute. What am I doing differently, though? It keeps flinching me. I've got one more different curveball I'm going to throw at it. This, I guarantee you this does work, although I don't know why this is happening. Okay, here goes nothing. So, yeah, like I said, you don't want to Mega too early. I'm gonna try it Mega on the second turn before I Toxic, though, because it doesn't seem like it's mattering whether or not I do it, since they react based on when you do it, so I wouldn't assume she'd be ready to substitute right away. Plus, this gives me an increase in defense. Of course it does it the second turn. Okay, well I can't even reliably do it then because she does that. I don't know what I'm doing differently from what I originally did. 2 more tries, we'll go to Charizard if we don't get it. I'm really angry at this because this is not how this turned out before. I might have just had good luck, I guess. I don't know. You'll see what I'm talking about if you actually... and if it actually works or not. If it hasn't worked the past several times. I think it's related to me using Protect, maybe, because that is what seems to trigger that substitute. Well, maybe it's related to that. Okay, now I got the Toxic, thank God. And now this is where things are going to be a little rough, because you have to tank out the rest of the damage. However, I believe we'll probably use Substitute fairly soon, and that increases Toxic damage. I'm just going to use Protect from now on, because surviving all these hits is more important than anything else, and Protect always goes first. It will fail sometimes, but honestly, worth doing it anyway just to make sure you get a guaranteed hit in. If you're looking at how much she's losing, I think it increased a little bit once you put up that substitute, so I want to keep note of that. Okay, I'm going to Protect again. I think it works twice in a row before it fails. Right, so far everything's working out fine. I think I need like 3 more turns. She can probably hit me. And one most unreliable part of this is that sometimes Protect doesn't work like more than once in a row. Sometimes it'll only work once, sometimes it'll work twice. I think I'm safe now, but yeah. I got really screwed over by RNG. I think, yeah, the Toxic twice is how you do this, but it's all dependent on how fast she gets the substitute out. If you can get it out before she gets to use substitute, it guarantees you have a fair chance of winning. That's what Protect's there for. Kind of cushions you from the damage. Oh wow, your Blastoise is way stronger than I thought. It'd be called a Blastoise Master. Blastoise Master. I have another battle sometimes, they both love Blastoise so much. That was a pain in the ass. Charizard's is a little easier from what I've seen. Maybe it won't use the same exact strategy, but worth the shot. Anyway, Charizard's resides in the Indigo Plateau. You need exactly 2 moves for this as well. This one's pretty simple and also based on your Mega Evolution. I think most of these are probably, like, they interpret when you're going to use your Mega Evolution, basically. So you have to be very, very careful about it. Let's put Charizard in this slot at the front. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. And we're going to teach it... One, we're going to get Rock Slide. The other move you need is Substitute, if I can find it. This worked for me twice in a row, so I would assume it's good. It may not work, but It seems to be reliable. Substitute, like I said, replace moves that you can and actually relearn, not stuff that you can't relearn, like say Air Slash. You want to keep stuff that you know you'll want to have on your team. So I'm going to get rid of Thunder Punch, and then also, and yeah, Thunder Punch, I've already gotten rid of. Shit, I don't know which attack that was, or I think it's Earthquake. Yeah, we're going to get rid of some attacks to substitute, followed by Rock Slide. I don't remember where they're all at, though, so I would recommend possibly looking up like just a list of TMs. I think if you just Google it, you can find TM locations pretty easy. A lot of lists out there to check. And I don't see it. I know I've got it, though. Oh, there it is, 22, okay. Basically, this is just because it does, like, a lot more damage with Rock Slide. Alright, we're gonna get rid of Thunder Punch for this match. There we go. I had a lot easier luck with this guy than I did Blastaway's Master Tube. Strategy seems to work normally, so we'll see if it does or not. Basically, this guy has 3 moves, though. He has Protect, he has Thunder Punch to counter Charizard's Flying type, and he has a Dragon Pulse in case you Mega Evolve into Charizard X. So, you gotta really be careful about how you do this, and if you've got a low level one like mine, you want to really be very, very careful about how you plan this out. First turn, you want to substitute. Must be RNG, but yeah, usually when I substitute, what happens the first turn, he'll Protect instead of Substitute, and you can use that to your advantage, and then once that happens, next step is simply you need to Mega Evolve into Charizard X. Also, hi there, welcome to the stream, Pokemon Maestro. Sorry if I say your name wrong. If this doesn't work with another try after this, I'm going to reset, because I think this might be a little RNG heavy, but this worked twice in a row for me when I tried it before, so it should be still a viable strategy. Yeah, that's what normally happens, he'll use Protect. And this gives you a substitute, because his Charizard is really strong and can kill your Charizard in one hit with like either of his moves. Now, once you got the substitute up, you need to Rock Slide with it after you Mega Evolve. Usually it does like a fair amount of damage. It's not that hard. Ah, that's cool. Don't always see a lot of people from different countries on the stream. Kind of fun to see people from different regions. Basically, the reasoning you Mega Evolve late instead of early, if you're curious, is that if you try to Mega Evolve in the first turn, even if you like avoid an attack, he'll still, like, probably a one-shot at your substitute or one-shot you pretty easily if you don't. So use the substitute for the first turn, and what it does is if he doesn't attack, it just sits there and sponges up the attack, and then the second turn, there's a good chance he'll try to Thunder Punch, and it won't be strong enough to kill the substitute, and by the time he does, you get the second Rock Slide and he's done. He's a lot easier than the Blastoise Master Trainer. Alright, that's better. Can't believe it, your Charizard is too powerful. You're the one who deserves the title of Charizard Master. Oh, the Charizard Master. I seem to love Charizard, so let's have another battle sometime. Not anytime soon, I don't like dealing with RNG. Okay, that was the whole purpose of me being down here. I don't really want to do any more Master Trainers right now. I don't have anybody anywhere near close enough level. Alright, let's do some Gym Leader rematches, actually. I'm gonna go for Brock first. All my Pokemon are kind of over-leveled because I wasted so much time like catching Pokemon to fill in for the Pokedex, and also Pokemon that I wanted for my box to have like a living Pokedex full of like one of every Pokemon at least. So I ended up leveling a ton, partially just to evolve. So this won't be too challenging. I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritize getting one of my guys that I want to use in a Master Trainer fight at the front, and that's Muck, so I'm going to use him. Sure looked different from when we first met. A request for you since you're now the Pokemon League champion. Truth is, gym leaders have the right to challenge the champion. Please allow me the privilege of facing you in battle once again. Allow me to show you the true rock hard strength of my Pokemon. These are pretty fun. They're a little easy, but yeah. I think the only one that's really, really unique and different is the blue fight, since Giovanni's no longer in charge of the gym, and since I was looking up how to find out how you battle Red, I actually found out about Blue's Pokemon level, because all the information was like on the same page, talking about basically how his Pokemon are leveled, so I already have an idea of what to expect. I think the other 7 all have like really similar levels. Okay, this wasn't exactly as good an idea as I thought, because Buck is kind of a low level to be fighting these guys and dies a little easy. I still want to use it, but this isn't the best gym for it. Hey Wayne, good to see you. Welcome to stream. Yeah, I'm doing post-game. I'm going to be done with the game before long, I imagine. I've got just a little bit of game left, really. What I'm going to handle is like probably 3 streams. I've already talked about it earlier. I need 3 more Master Trainers before I can really get close to finishing, though. Ooh, more progress for Metapod. I don't know if you guys have saw the actual, any of like the actual Master Trainer fights from like videos, but if you've watched Metapods, it is a really miserable looking fight, but I actually kind of want to try it. I'm thinking I might go for a build where I try to go like all attack candy though to try and end the fight faster, but I don't know if that's a good idea or not. It literally just devolves into who can spam the most tackle and avoid struggle before they're dying. Alright, let's try just going to the Petal Dance. This is a really easy fight. I mean, not hard to expect since they all have basically one type of Pokemon they use, though. I'd probably get all 8 rematches done on stream today if I wanted to, but I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. I'm going to keep Venusaur. I'm pretty sure there'll be a little bit of easier gym I can take on after this. Then I can get Muck some more levels. Who's actually best for fighting with the poison type, though? I guess I could go fight Sabrina, though, because it's got a dark type, and I can always use that to try and level Muck up. Level 60, alright. Good progress. Just really slow. Aerodactyl, okay, yeah, I'm gonna switch. I think I'm gonna go back to Muck. This could get a little ugly, because I don't think either one of these guys are too perfect for fighting an Aerodactyl, and Muck's kind of low health already. Mega Drain, maybe? Oh, it's gonna die on me, great. Alright. Well, let's try using Venusaur again, maybe. Just by the way, if anybody was kind of curious why I've only did like Charizard and Blastoise and skipped over they're doing Venusaur, it's mainly just because as it's really low level, and that's for a pretty simple reason. I don't know if I've had, and people have like a really similar experience, but when I tried to use Venusaur online, it just didn't work out very well. It's kind of a lot weaker than the other two, and it tends to not be too useful, so I've really phased it out of my party. I still like Venusaur, but it's more of a pain in the ass to work with than the other two, and As far as I can tell, Venusaur doesn't even have a good counter to defeat Charizard either. Like, you've got Earthquake for Fire type, but the problem with that is that Charizard has Flying type, so for that to even work, you have to have Charizard Mega Evolve into X to actually harm it. And I looked through all of its moves. There's nothing else that can... It seems like it can learn that can maybe counter Charizard, which is really lame. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding. I died all because I couldn't stop flinching. Oh, that sucks. Whatever. Ugh, that was lame. I basically just wasted 2 Pokemon on that. Alright, whatever. Let's use Eevee, actually. We'll finish it off then. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I honestly think Venusaur is like the weakest of those, like the 3 original starters. The only thing I can say that's kind of redeeming is that it can actually use like poison stall techniques. Ugh. I mainly went here with those 2 so I could like try to prioritize getting some more levels for them, but that didn't go too well. Let's actually keep battling, and in the meantime I can revive the other 2. By the way, you guys interested in seeing some online stuff today? I might do some. I don't really know. I have interest in it, but I haven't done more than like 1 session of online, so I wasn't sure if people wanted to watch it. I figured if so, I can show off my team I've been building. I've worked on it quite a while. But basically, it's 4 of these guys, and then I got really lucky when I was reviving fossils, and I looked at my Kabuto, it got perfect IVs, and then after that, well, I also checked on Hitmonchan. These were just Pokemon I got lucky with. Both of the ones that I got were like really, really high IVs. If I take a chance here, I could still die, but this might work out in my favor, especially since Mega Drain is like really effective here. Alright. Just to remind me a little bit later in the stream, I'll be willing to do some... Oh, I thought Survive was another hit. Well, whatever. Shit. That's okay, though. There's going to be other opportunities to level. I've built like a surprisingly competent team for online. It's not been really great because I keep running into people who use legendary Pokemon online, and regardless of how good your team is, usually it's pretty rough trying to beat legendaries. Or you sometimes run into other teams that just use really scummy techniques to deal with, which is annoying. Why did you do this, Game Freak, by the way, since we noticed that, but I'll talk about it in just a second. Chosen to postpone my dream of becoming a Pokemon breeder for a bit longer. Right now I'm more interested in training to grow strong enough to one day face and defeat you. Please battle me every day so I can grow even stronger. I like how they referenced the anime a little bit there. But yeah. So this is like a really big thing that irks me in this. It's not something that should be a problem in the first place, but basically every time a Pokemon is trying to evolve, you have to push B in this game. There's no Everstones. I think I've mentioned it before, but it's only really became an issue now that I've got like to the last part of the game and I'm trying to do some actual master trainer battles. I've had to literally stop evolution every time I get a level up with Metapod, and it's really annoying. I don't know why they decided to code the game like this. Like, I get that they're going back and being faithful to Gen 1, but it's asking an awful lot of the player when you have to sit there and continually keep your Pokemon from evolving just so you can tackle all the post-game. Look this way. Here. It's another thing that really bothers me. It's not a big deal, and I haven't talked about this at all because it didn't seem like an issue to me at first, but if you don't waste time and like sitting there to pet Eevee every now and then, it basically will make faces at you, and waste your time a little bit. It's not anything like really bad, but they kind of guilt trip you into playing with Eevee, but like making it sad if you don't play with it. So if I don't do that every 2 or 3 times, as I try to fast travel, it basically guilt trips me into playing with Eevee. So I have to do that every now and then. It's a little annoying that they couldn't either separate the HM stuff into a separated menu, or they couldn't put the play in like its own menu or something where you didn't get interrupted by that. That would have been nice, because I don't want to. Even though I like the Eevee and I like the interaction in the game, I don't like how you are basically encouraged to interact to literally any time you want to use any of the secret techniques. It's really annoying. Maybe actually, when I was getting this, believe it or not, one of the first things I was considering was doing a Nuzlocke. I actually was really interested in doing a Let's Go Nuzlocke, and if I do a Nuzlocke, it's going to be dependent on whether or not I can like transfer my team to another save file, which I think I need a Nintendo Switch Online like family subscription so I could use another account and then transfer them safely between the accounts, unless somebody wants to like trade me and work around it that way. It's causing a little bit of a problem, but I do not want to sacrifice like the finished Pokedex, something I really want to keep, which means I'm gonna need some help if I end up doing a Nuzlocke so that I can set it up first. However, I may not even do a Nuzlocke of this. I have interest in doing one. Like, the one thing I've been really thinking about is how this has like really rejuvenated my interest in the series. I know a lot of people have given this game a lot of flack, but like this game has really like been something I've warmed up to over time. It's been, and like originally I didn't enjoy this a lot, and I still think there are some boring moments, but now that I've actually played this and gotten this far, I can honestly say this is like one of my second favorite Pokemon games. Like, Soul Silver is still my first. That was the one I enjoyed the most. That remake was really good, and Gen 2 is my favorite, so I mean, got a little bit of bias there, but all the changes in this are, for the most part, pretty decent. They're pretty good. The combat's fine, the online's not near as hard to get into. The trading is a little bit of a nuisance, but not really the end of the world. It's honestly a fairly good remake and a fun one. And while a lot of people hate the idea there's like less Pokemon to work with, I personally think it's fine. Like, I actually prefer the fact that you can go through and actually complete the Pokedex without much worry in this game as opposed to like later games. Like, I get that they're excluding all the future Pokemon except for a few exceptions, but I think this is for the better. Crap, I hate this gym because it's memorizing patterns. Like I was saying, yeah, you've got only 153 plus some like extra forms. That's really not that bad. You just have to get all the original with some exceptions. Okay, pounds by not touched. I think the bottom left or maybe the top left. I don't know. This is annoying how I keep going back and forth. If there was anything I could like recommend, I think they should have updated like some of these puzzles a little bit. Maybe update the towns a little bit. It wouldn't have hurt, but these are by far still some of the weaker parts of this game. It's not fun going through a maze to get to a gym leader. And yet they stuck with that change for quite a while in the series, so I mean, it's not really going to matter if I complain, because I doubt they'll change this in Gen 8. There's probably still going to be something annoying like this. I'll be honest and say that I haven't played Gen 6 and 7, so I don't know if there's like easier sections in those. Like, I know Gen 7 has a different system and maybe you approach those easier, but having like maze-like structures and gyms is awful. My god. I'm lost right now. I just want to reach the gym leader, for God's sake. Let me... yeah, there's more stuff in the OG. Okay.
Give me a second. I don't want to waste time, but I've already wasted enough. I'm gonna look up a map really quick and see how the teleports work, just so I can get through this goddamn gym and reach Sabrina. Yeah, and it's actually really good. Like, also this, now that I think about it, I don't think I mentioned it much. I probably mentioned it once, but also they actually have like made some pretty major improvements in like typing in this game. Like, if you played the original, obviously there was no steel and dark type in that. Although in the remake with Fire Red and Leaf Green, they actually added some Pokemon that had steel types, since like Magnemite and a few others adopted it, I think. But yeah, so that is one of the better changes made there. But they did this even better by actually bringing in dark type Pokemon, because believe it or not, Gen 1 doesn't have a single dark type in it, and that's a real issue. Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out where this puzzle is. Oh my god, I can't find an easy map of this. Let me see. Maybe if I look up Saffron and gym map. Yeah. So, like I was saying, they added dark type in the forms of the Alolan forms, which is great because dark types were sorely missing and they're needed for balance. And then, on top of that, you also have fairy types introduced in this from like Gen 6, and it makes a more interesting game having those extra types. Okay, let's see, just trying to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to be going, because all these are mentioning the trainers, but I've already beaten the trainers, so I don't know how to get directly to Sabrina. Where am I at right now? So let me see, I'm looking for, okay, I'm here at Chandler, so I think I need to pay attention to what this says. One mentions the southwest, apparently. The other one mentions, let me see, where does it say, actually? Other one mentions northeast one. Okay, so, oh my god, I hate that this stupid gym has this maze-like structure. That's the northeast. Maybe this is the one. I would have been out of this gym a lot quicker if I could just figure out where this is at. Okay, Ace Trainer. I need to pay attention to my surroundings. Southeast, apparently. Wait, what? Did I not just go on that one? Like a teleport? Maybe it was the northwest one then. Yeah, that seems right. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, these puzzles, though. Wait, I think I was close. Mentions the northwest. I don't know if I've touched this one. I thought I did. Okay, there we go. It's easy to get lost in this stupid gym. Ugh, that was a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's use Muck now. True, the psychic power is an ability. Things that cannot be overcome with power alone. I only understand that after losing your last belt. Or this time, my true strength, my true self. Me to test them against you. That's better. Yeah, you can rebattle like all 8 gym leaders with the exception of Giovanni, since he leaves and disbands Team Rocket, and then you've got Blue in his place. They're not very hard though, but I also ended up with a lot of extra levels too, so maybe that's why. I think I'm gonna be able to just roll and steamroll these, and steamroll these mostly because I've already gotten quite a lot of experience from catching Pokemon that I didn't really need. Ugh, sorry about that wait though. I didn't intend to be stuck in that maze so long. That was bad. Crunch.
This one's a little annoying because there's no easy way past the fairy type, but whatever. Seems to neutralize my dark type here. That was annoying. Although this should be a reliable strategy since Psychic can actually harm dark types. Jinx, okay, we can keep him out. I got this. Only heal if I really need to worry about health. Those are not, oh god, that could actually probably kill it if it's too high damage. Oh no, it's still alive, good. Yes! And a one-shot, beautiful. I honestly think Alolan Muck is like the strongest potential dark type in this. It's really, really good. Especially since you can resist the Psychic with this because you have the dark type and then you have the poison, and poison is pretty good and it's hard to run like a really good poison type, but this Muck has great tapping for it. They can cover a lot of different areas too, like this thing is really versatile. Alright, another grunt should do it in. This is gonna be easy. I just need to have enough to actually survive and to actually take these guys out, but this is like a 100% easy victory for Muck. Just gotta keep using excuse me, yeah, I gotta keep using Crunch. And it burned it, great. Whatever. Your next attack, I'll probably have to heal. The one downside of this is it's still really low level. Why did it do so little damage, though? Oh no, don't die on me. Okay, it's still alive. Need a full restore. There we go. That ought to fix us right up. Whew. Okay, there we go, good. Unfortunately, this might be the rest of the stream. I don't think it's really bad, but I mean, I don't really think I'm ready to go for another Master Trainer just yet, so this is basically leveling these guys so they'll be strong enough for the next Master Trainer. Not sure who I want to tackle tonight, though. I definitely want to work around the weaknesses, I think. Probably save Blue for next stream if I don't make it that far. Alright, there we go. I think there's like multiple people who have mazes in their gyms. They can probably get those out of the way so they don't have to deal with them later. I don't know. Blue has probably still got one. It's not very hard though, so we'll save that. Like I said, I want to save Blues for a little more of a more momentous occasion to work with. I think Koga's got another annoying one where it's a maze, but we can probably get through that pretty easy. Maybe we'll do that tonight. Did Blaine off stream practice, and I could do that again. Yeah, we got this. The only ones I've really practiced in like to any degree are practicing against the Brock rematch, which isn't that hard, and then I practiced a little bit of fighting Blaine, but Blaine's is pretty easy too. I don't think these guys have like a particular level scaling either. I think they're mostly around like level 50-ish, all 7 of them are, and then I think Blue has like a level 60 team instead. There was once a time when I was shocked that I lost to you. I feel like it's gone now. And replaced the desire to grow strong and live freely as you do. That's cool. Guess it opened up her eyes that battling isn't the only important thing. Yeah. Let's see, who's a good choice? Let's look at our party and decide, actually. Like, the people I want to train right now are mainly going to be Venusaur and Buck. You go after Misty, I guess. Another option would be Surge, so one of those two probably. I think thinking let's do Surge after I heal. Seems like the best bet for right now, just so I can get more experience for Muck, and then I can deal with getting Venusaur's more experience right after. Alright, Saffron's got a very confusing layout. Even though I know it, it's still a little hard to identify what place is what.
Ah, nice. I mean, if you're gonna try and stream it, I can try to watch. I'm gonna be doing like a midnight stream but for World of Light, and I'm gonna probably do like a 3 or 4 hour stream if I can handle the whole thing. I'm gonna do enough to do at least first 2 to 3 hours of World of Light, and then I want to do an hour of multiplayer, so planning on streaming that on Friday. That'll be fun. Well, I'd be down to watch you do some Smash. I just want to start the story mode on my own and stream that a little bit and try to beat the whole story on stream at least. Speaking of which, I'm gonna play it probably quite a bit, but I think what I'm gonna do for the most part is I'm gonna put it as a weekend game. I'm gonna keep World of Light until it's finished as like a thing that's ongoing, though. I want to do like just occasional streams. Oh wait, that's right. We haven't done. Wait, we did do Brock. What am I saying? I was gonna say. Never mind. Yeah. I want to set it up where I can kind of do it at my own pace and do the story just pretty quickly. I don't think doing online matches all the time is going to be much.
I'm pretty sure it's a midnight launch, so it's probably going to be up, say, I think unlocks like 11 my time or 12 Eastern, so actually it's not entirely right because I'm not sure, I've seen games sometimes go up even earlier. I have seen like a few instances where I think publishers unlock their games at like 10:55. Sometimes they'll open it up like 5 minutes late, though. You have to really be kind of careful about it. It's not really a big deal. I've had some weird tech issues, though, and I tried to launch a game too early before. Make sure we're in the right position. I think we're all good to start. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Yeah,
it really depends on who's releasing it, but Nintendo seems to release theirs at midnight, and they always go off at midnight Eastern time, I think. I have Central time. I'll be streaming it like when it comes out my time, though, not just when it comes out globally. It's gonna be the same time, but I'm not waiting until midnight. That's all I'm trying to say with that. Yeah, I've heard about the 9 p.m. release thing, although my GameStop that I'd go to, they don't ever seem to do midnight launches for Nintendo stuff, which is really lame. For some reason, the owner of the GameStop seems to hate Nintendo products, even though they still stock them. They seems to refuse to actually do midnight launch for Nintendo stuff. They didn't do one for the Switch. They didn't do one for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, which I guess I can't blame them because the Wii U failed pretty hard, but only Nintendo product that I can remember that got a midnight launch from them was Super Smash Bros. For 3DS, and they did like a Wii midnight launch a long time ago. That's the only ones that I remember, and if I'm not mistaken, they didn't even do anything for Super Mario Odyssey. I get the impression they have to hate Mario or hate Nintendo because there's really no reason not to do something like a midnight launch for something really popular.
really lame.
I guess do a crunch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they do
9 p.m. launches and a lot of GameStops, and yeah. I know you're in a different time zone. Yeah, they do it at midnight on an Eastern every time, I'm pretty sure. So if it turns midnight your time, the game should be out at that point. I've already got it booted up on my menu, ready to go and start up when it's finally released. I'll be ready for it. Got some nasty damage. There we go. Oh, these are going a lot faster than I thought. I guess partially because Last one was just slow because I had to navigate around a really, really inconvenient maze. Oh boy. Raichu, huh? Alright. Let's use Max Potion. There we go. I'm kind of curious how tough the rematch of the Elite Four is. I haven't really done anything with that so far. I figured I'd wait until I was streaming again to do it, but like the little bits I've tried of the actual gym leader rematches are pretty easy. Not gonna lie. Okay, we need to switch. It's gonna kill Muck if I don't. Venusaur time. Fire Red and Leaf Green had a really interesting scene and really interesting way to handle that actually. If I'm not mistaken, there were gym leader rematches in that, and you could do that game. It was the system might have actually been better for this, but like they had like an option to rematch any trainer you fought. That was kind of cool. I don't think that's in this. You can still rematch the gym leaders too, but I don't know how that worked though, because I don't think you could just go up to them and immediately rematch them. I think they had to like call you in the game or something and tell you they wanted to rematch, and then you could rematch them, which was really weird to set it up like that. There was, I know for a fact there was an Elite Four rematch in those remakes though, because I remember going back there after I won, those fights were a lot harder than the original fights. Kind of get the and like the feeling that we're gonna see something similar when I get to that point. I'm ready. And that they're probably gonna have a lot more beefy Pokemon to attack with when I fight them again. Alright, this should do the trick, yeah. Sorry, Venusaur, I just really want to get my levels up on my Luck right now. This guy's really behind, especially for a Master Trainer battle. Okay, let's do Crunch, I guess. After this one, I think we're gonna do. I think we took down, I guess, 3 out of 8. That's not bad. I can do. These have taken roughly 10 minutes each. I'll do. Probably Blaine, since I already know how to handle him, and it wouldn't be too tough, so I'll do that next, and then I'm going to try to do one more after that, just because it probably won't be that much of an inconvenience. I'll stop the gym leader rematches after that, though, because I want to do some other stuff I've been saving. Like, I haven't fought Mewtwo. I'm not catching it on stream yet, like I said, because I have a shiny charm to work with now, so I'd like to use that on him. Really shocking. Surge looks so goofy in that animation. So upset of it. Oh, no, we're not evolving this Metapod. I hate that I have to keep doing this, though, to keep it as Metapod. Looks like there's still a gap between our skill levels, because I need to close, kid. First time I felt like this since I arrived here in Kanto. Come back tomorrow. Yeah, no, I'm not doing extra rematches. I'm pretty sure they don't change, so I'll just do one of each. Let's see, like I said, I'm going to do 2 more, so I might actually not do Blaine right away. Let me look at the save screen so I can like see the gym leaders, though. Who I want to do. You know, I could do Misty, but I think I'm going to go with Koga. It's not a super effective matchup, so it won't be as easy, but it'll be not super time-consuming, I'd have to assume, so seems like it'll work. The others I want to tackle, at least with the guys I'm leveling, I'm going to have a few issues. Could always go for like an easy one, but I really want to knock out all the hard ones pretty quickly. So let's go right after Koga, and then we're going to do Blaine, and we'll stop fighting gym leaders for today. Here we go. It's still weird looking at this screen every time I want to heal Pokemon, and knowing I'm just holding a Metapod so it'll level up in here. It feels so inadequate only having 5 Pokemon, and then there's a Metapod who's not useful for anything other than a Master Trainer. Alright, let's fly. He's excited, I see. Also, like,
I've noticed some interesting tidbits, although it's partially been like stuff I've read online, but like there's actually dialogue in this that like foreshadows is that there's probably going to be remakes of Gold and Silver. I kind of figured there would be, but Koga talks about how he wants to become a member of the Elite Four. Blue talks about the gym, and he actually takes the place of the gym leader. So there's at least a few things, and then Sabrina mentions the whole fact that there's gonna be another match with Gold in the next 3 years. So you get like a lot of direct references to the Gold and Silver, and it seems very, very unlikely there wouldn't be Let's Go games for those. I'm really interested in what they're going to do for mascot Pokemon, though, because if they do, I feel like it'd be a little weird to try and roll with having Lugia and Ho-Oh as the mascots. I feel like doing another set of, like, 2 Pokemon from that generation they picked out would be more normal, honestly. I don't know what they could do, though. I feel like something like maybe Magby or Elekid, since those two are both pre-evolutions, and those were like a really big theme going on in Gen 2. That's a good question. There could be a lot of different answers to that. Oh, you probably... So I crashed. Oh yeah, it didn't load until
4:38, and that's probably a thing on Activision's part that sucks, though. I remember reading about that before.
Yeah.
Diamond and Pearl remakes are like a really good question, because there haven't been any yet, and now that Let's Go is going, it seems like they want to replace it's like the main line of their remakes with Let's Go remakes. At least that's what I think I read in an interview, so yeah. I don't know, I feel like they could potentially remake Diamond and Pearl next, and they could do that as like in this Let's Go style, just because it's long overdue for a remake of Diamond and Pearl, so doing it now wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know. I don't think anybody would blame them for doing it next, although Gold and Silver definitely seem like the next obvious answer, just because of the fact that not only is there not a lot to add, they've got like a perfect setup for this. They can recycle a lot of this content, and they don't have to do much of Kanto to get it perfect for the remake. Just have to work on Johto stuff, like half the game is practically done already, and they can just work with what they got right here, and they'll have a remake of Gold and Silver pretty quickly. I think that'll be probably the next remake we see after Gen 8 happens, honestly. Well, I can see Diamond and Pearl getting their own remakes like shortly after Gen 8 comes out sometime. I don't know. It'll be really interesting to see how they handle things from here on out. I had a theory regarding this, but I don't know if it's got any accuracy or any. It isn't even remotely close to what they're planning, obviously, but like what I thought this is the case, which it might not be, it could be very different, but like what I was thinking is, since they went as far as to like only include Gen 1 Pokemon in this remake, I get the impression that they could do like a move on to Gold and Silver as normal and just do a remake of those, and then by the time they get to 3rd Gen, I almost get the impression they might decide to like change things up and actually completely redo the canon for at least these remakes. They're like, it's a long shot, but I could actually see them doing like a retake on Gen 3 and onwards, and using a different set of new Pokemon for Gen 3 and onwards, because there's a lot of people in the Pokemon fan base kind of had a falling out after Gen 2, so I could see them using that as a way to like try and pander to the fan base that's more invested in the older games. I wouldn't blame them, because it's getting 2 different audiences as they do that. Especially since like when you really go back and look, at least from what I have noticed, like there seems to be a lot of nostalgia for Gen 2 and Gen 1, and then from there it kind of fades off, so I think that seems like at least a possible thing they might do. I don't know. They could just stick to this as remakes. I wouldn't be against it, although if they do more of this, I kind of hope they get rid of the catching mechanics. They're not awful, but like, motion control catching is garbage. It doesn't work half the time. I honestly think they should go back to wild battling. Still, there's a lot of good quality of life changes to this I wouldn't want them to discard. This is overall worth all the changes. Like, this being, like, it got a lot of flack, even though it doesn't really deserve it, but like, a lot of the change in this feels like a change for the better, and it makes it feel a lot like an actual fresh take on Pokemon, rather than just the same old stuff that's been recycled over and over again. It feels very, very unique. If I was rating this in general, I would put this like I said earlier, I put this like behind Soul Silver and Heart Gold, but also this would be, I guess, number 4 in overall ratings for games, just because if I was being honest, these aren't main games technically, but Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon XD were like really good too. Those were really enjoyable, and I ended up liking those like more than I did the original Red and Blue, since it's a unique take on the games as well, and it's pretty fun to play through. Not like this in terms of how unique it is, but it's different and it's fun. Hell, I'd be down to stream those sometime, although the problem with streaming XD and streaming Colosseum is I don't have easy access to my Wii right now, and I'd have to go get it and set it up, which would be a bit of a pain. Not the end of the world, just a little annoying. Okay, I guess I'll use Eevee to finish it. I guess I could always emulate it. I don't know. That's a thing I'm not sure of, honestly. And also, I would love it if they remade those two, especially Pokemon XD. I liked that a lot, but I don't think they're going to. I think there's a very fair chance those games are going to stay buried, since Game Freak doesn't seem to care too much for them, since they were made by like a third party that they didn't completely control. I'm sure they had a lot of oversight, but seeing how different it is to me makes me think we won't see remakes of those. They were fun. Especially Pokemon XD. I enjoyed every moment of that. That was really good. If I'm not strong enough to defeat you now, there's one thing else I can do. Tell my skills. Let's see what his out of battle dialogue is though. No, please. It is every single battle. Trainers like you, Chad. Pokemon League must be a place of formidable strength. Really is something to be proud of. As it so happens, I've been thinking of aiming to join the Elite Four myself. But you know, if you reference it right there, yeah, that's what I figured he'd say. Yeah, there's one of the hints they talked about with him wanting to join the Elite Four. I kind of have to wonder about how the things changed up between games. Like, I get that it was like a few years, but there were like, I think the only original members that were intact of the deck were like Bruno and Lance, actually. Like, the others were all replaced with new members. Like, I get that they wanted it for being a different game, so there'd be new trainers, but I'm kind of curious what happened with the other 3 that were in the Elite Four. Not that it matters. Alright, one more gym for tonight, then we're going to stop with the gyms. We'll do some other activities. Go after Blaine. What are you doing, Eevee? You look silly doing that. Silver Droid's hopping up and down. That's cute. Oh, Eevee. Purring noises are adorable. The thing that does... I find really weird about this that bothers me, and it probably shouldn't. I just be a little petty over the whole thing. I really don't like how Eevee doesn't pronounce its own name right. I might be mistaken about this, but I'm 99% certain that Eevee pronunciation in America is Eevee, not Eevee. Like, from what I've read, they just got lazy and didn't want to actually localize it, so it's always pronounced like that instead of its actual name. But it's a little jarring thing how Eevee's name is constantly being mispronounced in this, just because they didn't want to put a little bit of budget into recording a few lines with Eevee saying its name in English. Alright, here we go. Let's battle. I'm sure we got the right person in the slot. I'm pretty sure it'd work out either way, but Venusaur would get absolutely annihilated here. Ah, well done returning here to my gym. You're the one who retrieved the key to this gym gym from the Pokemon Mansion. Did you see anything interesting while you were in there? I still hold the remnants of my old friend's research. By the way, I've been hearing an interesting rumor floating around recently. You wouldn't happen to a young lady named Green, would you? Well, it's not as I really know the whole story anyway. More importantly, since you came all this way, we should have a battle. Ah. I think that's meant to be something you hear after you catch Mewtwo, because you run to Green then, but I haven't done that yet, and I'm planning on catching Mewtwo as a shiny, so getting it to happen on stream is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. Because of that, which it may not happen at all, but since I'm planning on doing it shiny, and I don't think I can reliably get it easily on stream, what I figured I would do is that I would basically just keep resetting off stream. I would do the battle to like defeat it off stream, because you only get 5 minutes, so trying to speed through that and like get the stream started in time would be a complete mess. But I figured once I can get a shiny spawn and I can get to the catching phase, I can like actually start streaming from there, since that'll save a lot of time, and then I can handle it there. I was thinking I might end up possibly having to do that tonight. I don't know, if there might end up being a second stream tonight, more than likely not. But I wanted to stream it when I get Mewtwo, so I don't have to wait. That way I'll have a shiny Mewtwo and I can get it catch him on stream. And if I do that, then it's like a second stream of the day. It's going to end up being a shorter stream. I'm just going to put that out there right now. I kind of hope I don't have to, but I think getting Mewtwo early would be a little nice, to be honest.
I don't know, or it was 2.
Hold on a second.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Super Mario Brothers 2 is a good game. I don't know why you wouldn't like it. It's fun, but I mean, I don't know. I enjoy it. The thing I don't like about Mario 2 is that it's really hard. It's a fun game, but my God, is it a little brutal, even for not being that hard of a game. Like, no, I'm not talking about lost levels though. If anybody's making that mistake, I mean just the actual. Oh right, I had a ground move. No, that's on other Pokemon. Never mind. Yeah, it's actually a pretty hard game. So yeah. I mean, I can understand if people don't like it for the difficulty. It is absolutely a lot more challenging than I remember it as. So this is going to be interesting. This could work out really well. We're going to probably need to rely on thick fat to get this kill. Yeah, I always liked Mario 2. To be honest, it's like I think like out of the original games, I think Mario 1 is the weakest. It's still fun. It's like extremely hard, like way harder than necessary, and I've only beaten the game with no warps like a single time. It's challenging to get through the entire game. I don't remember when, but I did like a few months ago a session. I got as many 1-ups as possible to try and make it through, and I survived with only a single life left when I reached Bowser. That game is absolutely insanely hard.
get so much opposition from Hammer Brothers, and it makes the game a lot harder.
Also, not to mention the fact you only get like 2 hits in Mario 2. So it makes it, or not Mario 2, Mario 1, so it makes it a lot more challenging than some of the other entries. Let's revive my buck now. Should be good. There we go. Yeah, they're not easy to deal with, but I honestly think that like in the future they'd kind of fix things. It's not as great, like there's still issues, but like Hammer Bros, those are a lot easier to handle in later games than they were in the original Mario 1. They still kind of suck in Mario 3 some too, but like, they're not as bad, honestly. Speaking of which, I'm planning on doing a stream of that pretty soon. I don't know when, but I actually kind of want to do like a short stream where I just run through Mario 3 and beat the whole game. I wasn't planning on doing it anytime soon, but what I remember recently reading about is apparently that they have like a few differences with how Nintendo Switch Online works. So basically, the Japanese version of like the Famicom app is different from how the NES app works, and they all have like the same reasonable changes for like which version of it you're using. You can download both. Basically, a lot of the games have like a lot of different difficulty settings based on like which one you're using. A lot of Famicom games are harder. Mario 3, I found out, actually has like a harder difficulty in the Japanese version where you can actually die in 2 hits, and because of that I figured that'd be a fun, different stream of Mario 3 to do. It wouldn't be like extremely different, but it'd still be unique enough to play through and like see how I'd fare playing through it while I've got a lot less room for error.
I figure I'd do that sometime.
I don't know. I love Mario 3. I think honestly the GBA version is the definitive version. The only thing about the GBA version that sucked is the voices. They're annoying. Like, they're not bad. Like, I like Mario's voice a lot, but you hear Mario talk so much and he never shuts up. Overall, I think the Wii U release was the best one though, because in the Wii U release he added in like all the extra e-reader levels, and those are really, really good. So I would be down to actually play through all those e-reader levels on stream. Maybe when I get like more subs. I don't like to promise it as like a sub incentive, but I want to be able to have a little more people around for me streaming Mario 3. But yeah, like I was saying, when I get more subs, maybe I'll do the Wii and play off the Wii U version, since there's no telling when or if they'll ever port more virtual console stuff, like say all the GBA levels from the Wii U port over, like with the the e-reader levels and that version of the game over to Switch. So since there's no guarantee that'll happen, I might be willing to do another stream of Mario 3 with the Game Boy Advance version when I get enough people that I feel like it's actually worthwhile. It'd be fun to do it. I wouldn't mind. I enjoy it a lot, so doing all those e-reader levels would be a treat, honestly. Also, since you brought up like ROM hacks, I actually want to do some soon, but not right away since I'm a little busy with other games. I really do want to do some of those. I've been meaning for the longest time to start or to play through like Kaizo Mario 64 here, and I'm probably gonna do that sometime next year. I've got like several games ongoing, and I still have to deal with the fact that I've also got, I've got several games going, and I've also got to deal with the fact that I haven't finished Pokemon yet. I'm working on it right now, and I've got World of Light coming up soon, so this is like all the single-player content that I still want to handle since I've got those other 2 games. And then I'm planning on doing a Return to Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for a little bit to do Great Sea maps. I've still got quite a bit before I've got a fully cleared schedule to actually do the ROM hacks I want to do. Christmas mark. Oh, that must be a ROM hack. I think I've heard of something like that. The gym challenges sure have been increasing. More fun for me, so I don't mind at all. But you already have the volcano badge, so don't worry about that. Let's battle. Oh, I don't need to battle anymore. I've actually got the rematch over. Okay, that should be all 5 I wanted to do. Let me see, actually. We've done Blaine, Koga, Sabrina. That's 3. We did Brock. So yeah, what was it? I mean to look at the menu again. Oh yeah, we did Surge too, so we got 5. We'll do the other 3 tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. It'll be... I don't know when it'll be, because... I don't know if I want to stream Wednesday or not. I think I might, because... I want to take a little bit of a break between when I do Smash, like a day break. So I can recuperate a little bit and be energized yet. So yeah, I would like to do another stream of this before Smash, but I don't know if I'm going to have time for it. I already had plans to do Kirby tomorrow too, so I've got to do Kirby and finish up Soul Melter EX so I can be done with the Wave 3 stuff. And then after that, we'll be able to go back to working on other games I've got. Once Smash releases, I'm going to be honest, I'll be prioritizing that over even this, but I probably will do some of this so I can knock out other stuff, because basically, even though this is good, it's fun enough, it's bad that I can't, like, do certain stuff in the game I want to, because I want to stream other stuff, and it means I actually have to prioritize doing certain stuff on stream that I need to first. That's why I have to stream this pretty frequently and try to get progress so I can play this a little more at my own leisure. It's a little lame, but whatever. Alright, let's go to Cerulean and do the YouTube encounter now. We should be ready for it. On the absolutely unlikely off chance that I actually get a shiny on like the first chance I run into him, I'll actually catch him, but I don't know if I will. Actually, hold on a second. Cerulean carry Ultra Balls. I was actually gonna do a Master Ball against Shiny Mewtwo originally, but the more I think about it, the more I think that's a bad idea, just because, from what I've seen, legendaries will not run away from you. They run away when, and like, you don't get them in the allotted time to take them down the battle, but once you're actually catching them, they don't seem to ever run off, so you can just take all the time you need to catch them. 147, that's a lot, but it's not a... Let's do 140 then, that's a nice large number still. Yeah. You can keep tossing Ultra Balls at them and you don't have to worry about them running from you, so getting a large quantity of them will work. I think my best bet is actually to hold on to that Master Ball, and then while I'm shiny hunting, I can use it on a shiny, because, well, a lot of Pokemon run away really quickly. I feel like that'll be better used to secure a really troublesome Pokemon. Like if I go after a shiny Dratini, I'd rather drop that on a Dratini or whatever than do it on Mewtwo, because there's a good chance I can catch Mewtwo in an Ultra Ball. There's not much chance he'll run off on me, whereas anything else shiny probably will, so far better not wasting a guaranteed shiny in a Master Ball. Plus you can get extra Master Balls. There's actually a bunch of spawn points for them in Cerulean, or at least a few, like a bunch of places you can go to that's respawn like on a 1 hour basis, and one of the spawns that's possible is a Master Ball. I haven't got an extra one yet. I've been trying, but I haven't ran into a second Master Ball at all. It'd be nice to get another one, that way I won't have to worry about shiny catching as much, but whatever. I don't know if I've shown it proper on stream, so I'll show it now. Like the spots you can farm at are really easy. You go up this ladder. This is the way to Mewtwo too, so it doesn't really be a bad thing or a detour. And these like sparkling spots, usually there's stuff there. They respawn pretty frequently. What did I bump into? Oh, a Ditto. Yeah, I don't know how long. It may not be exactly an hour, because it seems like it takes a while to respawn, but there's always stuff in these spots. Once they do respawn, you can tell by Eevee's tail wagging, just like show you like a dowsing machine would. You can grab all these like free items in here. The good spawns in here are these golden berries. There's also a spot where a fossil or max revives can spawn. That's like really good to get like spare fossils, or if you really need max revives, you can do that. Whoops, I wasn't finished. Like most of these have like just a bunch of Pokeball types or berry types you can pick up. Also, this is like a really ideal place to like farm for shiny Pokemon, because there's a lot of spawns. And you can like chain off a lot of the same Pokemon really easy. So you can get a fossil in here. You can get the missing fossil you don't have here pretty easily. And the best part is you can get multiple of the same fossil, so you can still, if you want in a full living dex like I do, you can like come back here until you eventually get a second Helix fossil and a second Dome fossil. Golden Raspberry. Nothing amazing, it's usually just kind of spots, but whatever. I recommend if you want the fossils, like save in front of that spot I was at earlier where I got that Helix fossil, because it doesn't spawn as quickly as the other spawns. I think that one takes a while to respawn, so it's better to like save and do that over and over again until you get a Helix or a Dome fossil. And it's only like a 25% chance, so there's still a fair chance you can get it without resetting. I don't know about the Master Ball's chances though. From what I've seen, it doesn't seem super common, and I don't think it has a high spawn rate, so I don't think saving to try and land a Master Ball will really work out. You're better off just coming back and checking every day and trying to grab like each item and hoping that one of them will be a Master Ball for you to collect. Oops, I went down the wrong ladder. Some of these ladders are just useless and a waste of time. They don't really lead you anywhere.
You know, good switch grips for handheld. Oh,
Which I don't know. I think those comfort grips from GameStop are pretty good. I haven't used them. And if I'm being honest, the one thing I'm hoping they'll release, which I don't imagine, is some kind of protector to prevent dust from getting in the Joy-Con joysticks. It's really bad how frequent the Joy-Con drift is. I think there's another spawn here that spawns out Max Revive. Like I was talking about those earlier. It doesn't seem to have spawned yet. But yeah. There's some nasty drift issues. I'm surprised they've let it go on this long. I hope there's some alternative they can have out so you can fix that and not have to worry about your Joy-Cons getting screwed over for Smash Play. That would really suck. Also, one more spawn. This is just on the way to Mewtwo.
yeah. I have some white-looking dust stuff in my Joy-Cons. It's pretty bad. I've been trying to get it out. I mean, it wasn't I don't think it was the Joy-Cons, actually. It's been in my Pro Controller, and I've been trying to remove it, but it's really hard to get the dirt out. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably some very specific way to actually take off the little cap on the stick and actually do it easier, but I don't know of any way to do it. I think the fossil hasn't respawned. This spot is even better for a fossil because from what I've seen, it's a guaranteed fossil every day. And that's the spot I was standing in a moment ago before I bumped the Graveler. There's always a fossil that spawns here from what I can tell. It spawns, I think, once every 24 hours, so best to check it. First time I went there, I got an old amber, then I got like one of each, the other fossils there, I think. It's a reliable way to get more of them. It's pretty useful. And also, if you don't need fossils and you're not caring to like resurrect anymore, you can still sell them and you get quite a large chunk of Pokedollars for them. Alright, Mewtwo time. Hopefully this will be shiny, but I don't imagine it will be. I think I have to wait until the cutscene's over to see if it's going to be shiny or not. Oh, I just realized I forgot to change my order up. I have Muck in the front, so I'll probably be okay. Nah, he's not shiny. We're not gonna catch him then, we're just gonna beat it up and then we'll
a reset. I'm not going to go after it on stream right now, though. I just want to fight it on stream because it makes more sense to, since I know I won't be able to fight it properly when I'm trying to catch it and stream shiny hunting it, because I'll have to basically reset the game several times, and I don't want to force people to watch me reset, so I'll just do it when I'm in the catching phase. Not bad damage, it's pretty good. Try and risk it and see if I can hit it again or if it'll kill it. Yeah, I thought that would happen. The worst part of this is it takes a while to knock him down. Even if you have a good team, you really have to plan this one out. Mewtwo, dude, slows you down a ton. It takes forever to bog it down. Especially since it keeps using Recover. Alright, Mega Evolve. Blastoise is like one of the best Pokemon for actually harming it, I think. Alright, here goes. We need that Dark Pulse. We're not going to be able to win this until it stops spamming Recover, which is irritating. Please, Mewtwo, stop being a pain in the ass. It's going to do this every time, though. I already know it. Oh, for God's sake. This is one of the more irritating battles to deal with. Okay, let's get Muck back on its feet. We need to swap between those two and try to knock out Mewtwo as fast as possible. Probably could have done a single use, just like a move from Eevee, and then got like a Paralyze on it. I'm gonna be not reading chat until I get done this for a little bit, just because I need to keep an eye on this timer, and I can't see it perfectly from my capture card, so... My capture, see it perfectly running off my TV, so if I keep my OBS window open, I can like peek at what the timer says without having to worry about it not being able to read it. Not doing great on time, though. Oh, there we go, finally. Oh no, it's got one more blow, so I can still recover. Crap. Oh, that was what I was fearing would happen. I'm not really cheating the system. I mean, I guess you could call soft resetting for a shiny cheating the system, but not really. And the max revives are just because Mewtwo's got a lot of power, and this fight is very, very hard to get done with in time. Oh my god. God's sake, if he'll just use Recover and stop using Recover, I can take it down, but it spams Recover every time it gets even close to dead. Only thing I can do is like pray that I can actually knock its health into a really low spot and it'll run out of PP from like spamming Recover. Revive Blastoise yet. Okay, it's Eevee's turn then. I can paralyze it and maybe run off a Paralyze and do something then. Buzzy Buzz. I should have done this first. This would have been a better opening to like start with a Paralyze, honestly. This is annoying to deal with, though. It may not look bad, but seeing this Recover spam every few seconds is really annoying. Batty bad. I've got like barely over a minute to defeat it too. Great. And it's gonna kill Eevee, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to. God damn it. Do your best, Eevee. I believe in you. I know you can take it down. Okay, I'm gonna be ready because it's probably gonna kill Eevee. And my best bet is to get Muck back on its feet. I can find the max revive. The worst part of this, though, is the fact that it sits here and actually it will manage to count the timer down while you're in the menu, I think. So you really have to be quick about this. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay. Next Pokemon. Muck, your turn. I noticed it didn't go for a Recover. It might be out. I think we've got it. Guess we'll find out in just a second. Running out of time, though. Crunch. Okay, we got it. Thank God that actually did the trick. There we go. That was really slow. Probably going to have to level quite a bit more before I can actually reliably go after the capture. I'm not getting it while it's normal. I want a shiny Mewtwo. I think it shows up as shiny in like one of the like as soon as you battle it if it's actually shiny, so yeah. I already knew it wasn't going to be shiny. I just wanted to show that I could actually beat it on stream before I actually went shiny hunting after it. There we go. Okay, so let's do a little bit more. Actually, what was I planning on doing? I kind of forgot where I wanted to go with this. We did the master trainers I wanted to do. We did 5 gym leaders, which is quite a modest amount, so I think what I'm going to do for right now, which I don't really have to do, and it may not be the most entertaining, so if you don't want to watch the rest of this, it's okay, but I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get out of here, and then I'm going to go over to Cerulean City, and since I have a shiny charm, I'm going to go after farming for a Squirtle and try to get a shiny Squirtle. I need to go and get some more lures before I do that, though, so I have to go sell some stuff out of my party so I can actually, not party, sell some items so I can actually afford to get the lures to lure out Squirtle and rare Pokemon. I don't know if they sell those here. They had Ultra Balls, though. I kinda wish I'd saved up a little bit of that cash and just to get some lures now, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Also, I'm sure you've probably already heard of it, but the shiny system in this game is like really good. They have it set up where basically you can like chain a bunch of Pokemon and capture. Once you capture a whole lot, like rare Pokemon start to show up and shiny Pokemon show up like more frequently the more you do. So if you chain like you chain a whole bunch, you get more higher odds to like catch a shiny. So yeah, actually I didn't check so I had more stuff to sell, but yeah. It ends at 31. Basically you capture a bunch of the same Pokemon. You get higher chances of like shiny spawning the more you capture, but once you get to 31 you have like no reason to continually do it anymore. That's like the point of diminishing returns. The only real reason to keep catching after that is if you really, really want to get the candy out of it.
Hold on a moment. Phone's going off. Hello? Hold on a moment. Okay, sorry about that. It was a thing about internet. My internet's been acting up recently, so I had to call earlier and get a technician to come down here, and they haven't come down here yet. It's supposed to be for tomorrow, but yeah. So that was what that call was for. It's taken a while, so I couldn't just immediately get my mic back on. Okay, wait, I forgot to buy the lures. I got distracted. Oh yeah, you... Well, I don't know what happened. I'm kind of surprised that I got removed from your friends list somehow. I don't know if it was a bug or what, but yeah, I can send you my friend code again. We'll do 20. I'm not sure, but I know for a fact Pokeballs like give you Premier Balls if you buy in like a bundle of like 10 rather than getting as many as possible. So I like to go for, say, if I have enough for like 145 Pokeballs, I would just go round it down to 140 and get like the
take all the extra Premier Balls I can rather than waste money and miss out on some. That's how I like to do this in this game. Gives you more extra Pokeballs to work with, so...
Yeah, it's always good.
And you still get the Premier Balls, but you're actively wasting money if you don't save for them, because that's basically one free ball you get per 10. Okay, here we are. So... Right, let's save before we do this, because this is actually really annoying to work with. To even get a Squirtle to spawn, you have to use a lure, and then you have to start a chain combo usually to make it show up on the map. Once I start getting a bunch of Squirtles will be good, because by that point Squirtle will start spawning naturally all on its own. The problem is just getting to that point. Alright, let's spawn a lure. It's annoying. You have to do like at least 10 Squirtle. Oh, that's lucky. The first one's a Squirtle. Okay, good.
No, we only have one internet provider.
In my area, it's at least one high-speed internet provider. I mean, it's Suddenlink, and they're not exactly great. They're not the worst, but they're not what I would choose as my first option if I had the option to. Let's use a golden raspberry. Starters are a little more of an annoying catch to get some of the others, unfortunately. A little paranoid because I don't want to have a Squirtle run on me and break the chain after I get this guy. There we go. Okay.
It's gonna take a while.
And also, if you haven't seen the shinies, they're very easy to identify. They actually show their shiny palette, like, on screen when they're showing up, and they have, like, sparkles around them that you can see that make them stand out, so it's an easy way to note where a shiny is at. Also, if I see, like, a shiny that shows up before Squirtle, I'm going to grab it, I don't care. Apparently the chaining actually increases the rate of, like, all shinies, not just the Pokemon you're hunting, so probably worthwhile to go ahead and grab anything that shows. Although this is purely going to be an attempt at a shiny Squirtle. Something tells me we may not get lucky enough to encounter it on stream, though, which is going to be not lame, but it will kind of suck a little bit. And of course I have to wait on it to spawn. This will take forever, too. I don't know why they don't show up very often unless you have like a huge total of them, and now that I've caught one I can't go after anything else or else I'll break the chain. I guess I can always like bump into stuff and like try to reset the spawn points though.
I'll send it after the stream, so
yeah, I'll send it to you. Should be able to get it pretty easily. Don't want to freeze this now. Although this sucks, I'd have to sit here and wait on so many Pokemon to spawn in for a Squirtle. Maybe if I fly I can look around more. There's more than one spot he can spawn at, so there's a possibility he might show up on a different part of the route and feel easier to find there. Come on, are we gonna seriously be sitting here waiting on a Squirtle this long? Just give me spawns, please. I don't see anything. Oh my god, all this to get a Squirtle. All I'm seeing are Pidgeys, really. What? God damn it. What I've heard, you can, like, spawn them faster by running into stuff and despawning stuff, so they'll have a higher chance of, like, the rare spawns showing up, but I haven't really seen any easy way to verify that either. Oh my god. There's another strategy you can use with, like, chaining lures and repels together, but the problem is lures are kind of pricey, so I don't want to just burn through them like they're nothing. I really want to hold on to these in case they have an actual good use for them. Maybe I should just fly back and forth and try to spawn it that way, I don't know. Oh my god. Given this 10 minutes to spawn a second Squirtle, I'm not gonna keep waiting on this. I know it's gonna be a slow process, and I don't want to make people sit here and wait if nothing's gonna happen. Although I'm really irritated how slow this is gonna happen. I actually practice chained on a Bulbasaur before, and it went much quicker. It wasn't by a lot, but it didn't slow down until like the 5th Bulbasaur. Like I said, I think it starts to pick up when you get like 10 of the same Pokemon. Oh my god. Let's go to a different spot and see if it spawns. I think this force refreshes the Pokemon here. What's that in the water? That's a tentacle, never mind. I thought for a second that looked kind of like a Squirtle shell, never mind. I don't think Squirtle does spawn in water, but I don't know for certain about that. Oh my god, it's so fucking annoying doing this, because you have no easy guaranteed way to spawn it. You just have to pray it shows up. I don't know what to do short of just basically going and bumping into everything and then hoping it'll despawn these and put in Squirtle.
Hi there, Brian. Welcome to stream.
Unfortunately, right now we've gotten to, well, we're basically at the end of the stream right now. I'm just trying to get a shiny Squirtle, but the game's not being very friendly in terms of spawns. Not spawning Squirtle, period. This is the part of shiny hunting that I hate, is in this is like rare Pokemon are still a pain in the ass to shiny hunt because they barely show up, and it takes forever to get the chain started. Well, I'm pretty sure you can share the family plan. I'm pretty sure I saw a message about that. I've been a little busy, so I couldn't respond that easy, but yeah, I think you can share the family plan with different people, but I don't believe you can actually go and upgrade a normal Nintendo Switch Online account to family plan. I think you have to pay the family plan and use that. I don't think you can go from like the $20 plan straight to family plan. Unless I'm mistaken, I don't think you can just upgrade for 15. I think you have to pay the full amount to upgrade to a family plan, which is a little bit lame. You can't just upgrade it right away. My god, I hate this. There's no spawns that I actually want. Oh well.
Okay, let's see. I said I'd do
10 more minutes. I'll do it when I get to the 2 minute hour, I'll stop. See, 2 hour mark, I'll probably stop. Like, I still want to hunt and shiny hunt for a Squirtle, like I said, but I don't want to force it to happen on stream, so this isn't going to be very fun for anybody, and even me, unfortunately. It doesn't spawn very easily. Oh my god. I could just get a few Squirtles on screen. This would not take that long, though. That's the worst part. I don't get it. The first one showed up, and now they're not showing up at all. Okay, well, that didn't work. We'll go back over there in a minute after we bump these guys and see if one shows. I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to have to try the old repel strategy, even though that wastes the lures, which is not something I want. The only way to fast refresh the spawns. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can do multiple switches. I don't know. I haven't tested that. I think I'd have a friend who's done that. I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, I don't know for sure though. Alright, if it doesn't spawn after the Psyduck, I'll just go over the other side and try that other strat that repels, because nothing is working and not able to find the second Squirtle. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's possible to go and use like multiple switches for the Nintendo Switch Online. Okay, it's not spawning here. Go back to the spot I was in. Maybe I can force it to spawn by repelling all the other spawns and then using a lure on it, maybe? Not anything spawned right now, though. Oh god. The worst part is, I was doing this on like a common Pokemon like Pidgey. You can guarantee that I would already have spawned plenty of stuff, and there'd probably be like at least a Squirtle walking around, but there's no reliable way to get Squirtle on screen, meaning you have to sit here and do this to get a chain even started. Repel. There. Okay, get rid of all the Pokemon on screen. Okay, good. How many do I have, though? That's the real question. I've got about 8 Repel. That's not too bad. Still, ugh, this is gonna suck, because this is like wasting these valuable lures right now. Oh my god. Wish there was a more reliable way to hunt for the starters. I think the family plan only costs about $35 for 8 accounts, but I don't know how that would work out. I don't know. I'm planning on upgrading my account next year, but that's not happening this year since it's so much money, and I don't really want to fork out $35 instead of just paying $15 to upgrade. Especially since if I get extra accounts, I can re-enable alts that I use for other stuff. Oh my god, dang. Just fuck off with these spawns and give me a gold, give me a Squirtle already, I mean. This is irritating. I'm having bad luck right now, like really bad luck.
Oh, let's see. We got about 5 minutes.
I think it actually it defaults to having one person as an admin, so you kinda gotta be a little careful till you choose to control it, unfortunately. You can't be fucking serious. I started the chain, and there was one Squirtle, and then nothing has spawned since. God damn it. All I want is a second one to spawn so I can continue. Ugh. This game, I do think it's great they streamlined shinies, but they really could have done better at making it possible to get like rare shinies rather than, and oh, you have to wait on these guys to spawn in the overworld so you can chain them. This is just really annoying right now. Really, really annoying. I'd go bump into them all, but then it takes fucking forever to get them all off screen, and then there's no guarantee their replacement will be anything better. My god. Try again. I'm gonna exhaust my lures doing this too, that's the worst part. I know if I had a higher chain count, the Squirtles would be spawning more frequently too. Oh, I hate this system so much. Please spawn the Squirtle. It's not doing anything great. To spawn more of the same shit over and over again. Yeah, I'm really hyped about Smash Ultimate. I'm planning on doing a day 1 stream and doing World of Light at midnight when it launches, so that'll be fun. And then once I get done, I'm gonna go for doing like an hour or 2 of online. I'll do probably like 2 to 3 hours of campaign. It's gonna be fun. Oh my god, I've been sitting here so long and still nothing at all. Oh, I hate this bullshit. Try flying over the other side maybe then. All I asked for was a single Squirtle to spawn on the map so I could capture another one to keep it moving, and there's nothing.
Yeah, Smash Ultimate's gonna be great.
I mean, I'd rather. My whole purpose of doing it is not just for the campaign. Like, I want to do the campaign, obviously, but I'm gonna do the World of Light first so I can prioritize unlocks. That's not how I want to play Brawl. I actually like getting all the character unlocks via more normal means and just using the traditional unlock system, but with Ultimate, I actually think I'm going to try to go through World of Light, and I would assume it's the same and you can go and unlock characters that way. That'd be my ideal method to try and get like the full roster as fast as possible. Plus, it'll be fun to play through World of Light anyway, so it's going to be a bonus that I'll be unlocking all the characters. Like, I want to unlock characters, but I mean, I think I'll be knocking out two birds with one stone if I do it that way. You've got to be kidding. Okay, this is just BS. Let me see. Can land, but... Actually, there was something else I could have done in the stream that I forgot about. I can't do it right now, though. Okay, I'm not going to guarantee this will work out. I'm going to try resetting one more time. Like I said, I chained Bulbasaur before. It wasn't this bad. They spawned at a decent rate. I think I might just had some really bad luck there, so I'm going to try again for the Squirtle for just a little bit, but not nearly as long. If we don't run into... It's not the start of a large chain of Squirtle, this is going to be done and stream's going to be over.
Yeah, okay, I thought that was the case. I had a feeling that
World of Light would be a way to unlock everybody, and that's what I was planning on doing just because it seems like a fast way, and it's also a way that I can play World of Light and experience the story while also getting the characters. Like, I believe the battles are probably a little faster, but I would rather just go through World of Light because I want to play it anyway, and like I said, I get to experience story, and on top of that, I also get to unlock characters, so it'll be worth it. Alright, let's try this one more time, which I'm not going to have a lot of faith in. I'll be lucky if a Squirtle spawns, like, right away, because the chain usually requires you to catch a bunch of other Pokemon, then it shows. Okay, the question is, what's going to be the easiest spawn to farm off of? I think if I can get some Pidgey to spawn, that'll be an easy one, because Pidgey shows up like crazy. Pidgey, where are you? I need to catch a Pidgey, but it's not showing up. One time I actually want the bird that's in way too many numbers and ends up being useless, it doesn't show. And I don't see Pidgeys anywhere. That's peculiar. The weirdest part of this is how when you spawn something like it, common spawns don't really show up right away, but they start to eventually, and then they spawn like really crazy high numbers once they spawn, so yeah. Okay, there's a Pidgey. I can chain these guys and they'll start spawning like crazy fast, and this should be a way to like get a Squirtle will pop up and start the chain, but the problem is then continuing it.
Oh, the PlayStation Classic.
I've heard about that. I've seen some of that stuff. I don't really have too much interest in it. The game collection, it doesn't really look like a great lineup, so can't say I'll be buying one of those. There we go. Yeah, these guys are gonna... If you guys were paying any attention earlier, these guys show up in fucking droves every time they do show up. I've noticed as when Pidgeys start spawning, I've seen the skies filled with like 10 Pidgey all at the same time. I think this is probably the best chain Pokemon to like get rare Pokemon to show up. But I really don't want to waste all my Ultra Balls on fucking Pidgeys. Yeah, I think I've heard about how fast it is. You have to like reset the system, I've heard. Are you fucking serious right now? Oh my god, this game is just fucking mocking me now. Fucking Pidgey, that's literally one of the easiest captures, fucking ran off on me in like a few seconds of me trying to capture it. They're literally not that fast usually, and they take a while to run.
That's not something I've seen happen very often.
Great. Alright, fuck it. In that case, we'll just use these raspberries to make them an even easier catch, because these things show up in Cerulean Cave, like, there's a ton of golden raspberries, so wasting them isn't really a big deal. Fine. Just catch. I know that a Premier Ball's weak, but a Pidgey's not really something that should be strong enough to resist a Premier Ball.
What I've seen, yeah, you can just reset, but I mean,
like I said, I want to do World of Light, and since I'm going to be playing the whole thing on stream, I mean, I'm just as content doing World of Light on stream and getting all the characters that way, because then I'll be having multiple reasons to do it. The one thing I'm a little worried about is I've heard there's a lot of different spirit scenarios in World of Light, and a lot of them are optional, so it's a matter of like trying to discern what's going to be like actually worth doing so I can get to the end of it and not do all of them, because I'm pretty sure there's not enough reason to do them all. I could do like some of them that are optional, but I don't want to waste time going through like 800 different scenarios just so I can experience 100% of the mode. It's not really worth it in my opinion.
there's a ton of them.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Apparently you don't get both. You have to have both games if you want both, because it spawns like a sticker based on which game you own, so I'll end up getting an Eevee sticker when I start the game up, probably. I don't have the Pikachu version, so yeah. From what I understand, they're timer unlocked, and they'll be like available for the public like a month or something, maybe less. I don't know how long it actually is. So they're not too bad. You can get them. You just get them earlier if you have the game, unlike Pokemon, to unlock them. Okay, I haven't seen many Dragonites spawn out in the open. There's another Pidgey. Yeah, I'm just gonna prioritize getting them through World of Light. I mean, I could do one stock, but I genuinely just want to focus all my efforts on that. The one thing that I am a little worried is about how fast I'm gonna be able to unlock the characters I really want to play as. Like I might actually go out and do traditional unlocks for some of them. Like I really want to try out King K. Rool, and I really liked Ridley from the demo, so
I want to play Ridley, so
I have the feeling I'm going to have to possibly unlock Ridley via
the traditional methods to get him on my screen so I can use him, because I like Ridley.
He was fun. I genuinely think that's going to be one of my mains, so unlocking him in like the first day is within my interest.
Yeah.
I didn't imagine finishing World of Light as fast would be a good thing, since it's so damn long. I haven't watched any of it because I've been avoiding the spoilers, but from what I've heard, there's like a ton of boss cutscenes, so there's probably a lot to go through. We're still not getting any Squirtles yet. I guess I'll keep going until we get to a chain of 10. I haven't really caught enough Pidgey yet to actually tell if it's going to show up with some Squirtle. I'm not gonna keep chaining for very long though. I'll do up to 10 Pidgey, and if we don't see a Squirtle spawn, then I'll stop it, because I'm not gonna force you guys to watch me catch a bunch of the same Pokemon. This isn't really the most fun to do. I'm probably gonna do all my shiny hunting outside of Mewtwo, like, off-stream. I'm only gonna do, like, the Mewtwo capture on-stream I do anyway. There's another one. Oh god. Give me a second, I need to go turn my heat down, because I'm getting too hot right now. I can get to this Pidgey first, so I can get the battle initiated, or hatch. Where'd it go? Did it despawn already? I guess it did, okay. Wait, what? Oh, are you talking the online for the Switch? You just buy it off the eShop, I think. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna catch this Pidgey, and then I'm gonna go really quickly turn my heat on my AC down. I'm burning up right now. The apartment has like really weird heatings that either gets really hot or really cold really easy. I thought it was really hot. I had my AC at like 78 degrees. No wonder I was sweating so much. Okay, hopefully that'll fix things. Yeah, I might do that next year. I don't know. Probably. My older brother picks up a Switch. I'm interested in splitting the cost a little bit with him. Yeah, it was pretty hot. Oh, I didn't set it that high either. That's the worst part. I think there's some slight issues where it goes a little over, a little under what I set sometimes. Fuck. Hope I didn't miss anything while I was away, because I've seen some really unlucky incidents happen where people have like been AFK and shinies will spawn and then despawn in that time period, although I don't imagine a Squirtle or a shiny or anything would have showed up that quickly. Especially since I haven't even got a large combo yet. Let's see, there's another Pidgey. Also, this is like a minor gripe, but I wish they'd worked on a fast... What's the right word for it? Not fast. I was gonna say, like, they worked on like a shortcut for the flying, because it's annoying how this works. You have to take the Pokemon out of the Pokeball, then you have to go through the menu and put it back to get on the ground, then it makes chasing after certain Pokemon really slow. There was like a button you could just push to get back on the ground. This would be much better. I don't have to keep returning Charizard to its Pokeball every time, because I need him to like scope out what's on the overworld and see whether or not a shiny's around. Yeah, it looks like it's worth it, considering it's like probably like 8 people you share it with, I think. So it's still quite a lot. Almost to our target. Whether or not we get a Squirtle will be just up to the game. 8 Pidgey. Okay, I'll keep catching them. Wait a second, do I have a lure going? I don't know if I actually remembered to start it. I think I do, though. That would definitely influence whether or not a Squirtle spawns. Okay, yeah, we do. Wasn't sure, just had to check. I bet that it'll take like a chain of like 30 of these Pidgeys for anything to start showing up too. That's the worst part. But I'm not waiting that long. We'll be done by the next 2. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I've read. It was like one person controls the accounts, and there's 7 other guest accounts you can assign to people. The admin account gets a lot of power compared to the others. One more. I'm getting really impatient if this next Pidgey doesn't spawn me a Squirtle, though we're done here. There's been absolutely nothing showing. I don't even see a Pidgey right now either. That's the weird part. I'm sure they should be showing up. Did I use a lure? I didn't get time to actually read the prompt. It just went up too fast. Okay, yeah, I did. Oh, there's a Pidgey. Get over a little closer. There we go. You know, I still hate one thing about the way the Pokedex is handled in this. It's not a big deal, but I hate how they made a Pokemon that can only be obtained in Pokemon Go in this game. Like, Melmetal is literally near impossible to obtain right now. That's the one Pokemon I'm missing for my Pokedex, and I really want it. Like, I have the certificate, but I really want that Melmetal on my in my game too. Just to have an actually complete Pokedex, and now it's gonna be teasing. Excuse me, oh, I got hiccups now. Like I said, I really want that Melmetal to have an actually complete Pokedex, so I can actually have everything. It doesn't feel really complete without having all 153 in here. Yeah, there's nothing. Well, whatever. I'll probably continue the chain on my own time off stream, so still capture a Squirtle. I'm gonna save it and stop after this, though. Alright, there we go. We got 11 Pidgeys. Not bad. Still haven't seen anything worthwhile spawning, but whatever. Anyway, yeah. Spent enough time, so I'm gonna go now. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you had a good time here. It was a fun enough stream. Unfortunately, haven't made enough progress on what I wanted to do just yet. Oh, never mind. We might not have to go just yet, but I'm gonna see how fast these guys spawn. I might hang in here a little longer if we can get a second one quick, but I'm probably gonna stop it still. Finally, we get a Squirtle spawn. Okay, Squirtle, hold still. I do not want this thing to run on me. Took forever to get the Squirtle to show up. Great. Alright. Berry time, I guess. Ugh, fuck. God's sake. Charizard, or not Charizard, but I mean, and the Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and excuse me, yeah, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and all three of the starters, Charmander, blah, why did I get trouble with that? But yeah, all three of these guys take quite a fair amount of effort to actually capture. I don't know why. Really annoying, but at least I've finally got them spawning. And I bet you it's not going to spawn another Squirtle too. That's going to be the worst part. They'll probably be blue balled by just getting the one. Gonna wait just a little bit and stop it. I'm not seeing shit. I mean, I'm not really been waiting very long, though. Let's try the repel strategy for like 2 times and see if it spawns anything. If it doesn't, I think we'll just cut our losses and stop here. Alright, let's see. Anything? I don't enjoy how this works. It's great that you can get the shiny, but sweet Jesus, there should really be a better way to get the Pokemon you want to show up for a chain. There's nothing, and there's not going to be a Squirtle, I bet. It's probably going to take fucking forever for the second one to spawn in, too. Great. One more try at the repel strategy. Oops, okay. Anything, please? Please spawn a Squirtle. There's no Squirtle, and there's not going to be one, is there? It's going to probably just do this to me again, where it sits here teasing me with the potential of a second Squirtle and never actually giving it to me. Oh, I hate you for doing this shit game. I know they can be chained because I've seen people do it, but it's not spawning one. Let's look in the other spot it shows, but I bet it's not going to be there either. Alright, if we don't see anything in this spot, we're done. I've spent more than enough time sitting here trying to get Squirtle. I didn't get to look, though. Let me see. In the grass, please. Please be a Squirtle. That's not a Squirtle. Great. There's nothing here. Just these. Alright, fine game, you win. I'm gonna stop it for right now. I don't want to do the shiny chaining on stream anyway. Alright, I'll save game, but yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Thanks for watching, guys. You have a great night.
I guess I'll be spending most of my time tonight
Working on this myself so I can get the shiny. I'm boring everybody with this. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Pokemon, not Pokemon, excuse me, we'll be back tomorrow with more Kirby, and we'll be doing the rest of what I need to do from the Wave 3 update. Thank you guys, have a great night.
and take care. Bye, everybody.